This afternoon, local officials in Pennsylvania claim that their local enforcement were on hand for traffic duty. 7 officers that were told, okay, you folks are going to be assigned to the traffic dealing with this rally. And it flies in the face of what we've been hearing from federal officials. So joining me now on the phone is Edward Natali, Butler, Pennsylvania Township Commissioner. He was elected to that position in 2021. He tells us he does not have a law enforcement background. Mr. Natali, thank you very much for being here today. It's good to have you with us.
Martha, thank you very much for reaching out to me.
So tell me what your understanding is of what the local law enforcement's responsibility is, because clearly the head of the United States Secret Service has suggested that that area was going to be covered by local officials.
Well, yes, and honestly, Martha, that's what prompted me to, I guess, post. I'd like to let the dust settle after an event like this, but what prompted me to post and on the social media platform last night, and of course, obviously talk to you today, is that our local Butler Township Police, their duties that were assigned to them, and we have an operational plan that details all that, were strictly traffic detailed. They were not required or not detailed to any security detail related to the event. It's strictly traffic to help people coming in and out of the event. If there is an emergency, those type of things. We saw the number of people, the number of cars at the event. And I was so frustrated and quite frankly hit my limit again last night when I saw, again, Secret Service says it was the responsibility of the local police department. That's absolutely not correct.
Yeah, the local police department is not the entity in charge of the safety and protection of a president or a former president. But once this started to happen, once this shooting began to unfold, the local officers did then try to assist, try to see if they could do anything, right?
That is absolutely correct. Local officers that were in the general area, again, performing their assigned detail, once they had some information over there that was transferred to their comms, they went over to look for the suspect that was identified and were going around the building. In fact, you can see them on the video, one of the officers, and people were pointing, he's up on the roof. Well, we had 2 officers. There was no ladder in the area. We had 2 I want to correct that. There was no ladder in that area. But 2 officers, one was lifting the other one up. I mean, you can see the pitch of the roof, which is not that steep. We can get to that in a few minutes. But to the edge of the roof for them to try to look up and to see where the suspect is, the officer that's being lifted, he is using both hands to grab the edge of the roof to try to pull himself up. In that process, he exposes himself. The shooter turns and points his gun at him. Obviously, he is not in a position. He's pulling himself up with both hands to wield his gun. So obviously, he fell back. He actually, in the process of falling back, he ended up injuring himself. He was not retreating. If he was in a position to engage the shooter, he would have done so. And and that message that's out there is disgusting.
Did you, that's new information, so thank you for that. Last question for you. We're seeing reporting that Crooks's parents reported that he was missing and called the local police. Can you shed any light on that?
No, I cannot. Obviously, I just heard that, I'll say, within the last few hours, so I can't shed any light on that.
All right. Thank you very much. Edward Natali, calling from Butler, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.